Doesn't taste like much. It's not as pungent as the Switch 1. It's actually a little sweeter. They changed the formula a little bit. In all seriousness, the Switch 2 is fine. I know there's some bullshit floating around about it, and a lot of it is fake, like all of the games being digital codes. That's just flat out wrong. But there are some cold hard facts that I'm gonna give regarding my first and early impressions with the Switch 2. The first thing is that bullshit tech demo should have been free. It should have been a pack-in. And the fact that it's $10 is a fucking joke. In order to even do everything in the game, you have to spend $555. $450 on the Switch itself, $95 in accessories, and then an additional $10 on the game. And that's just to learn about the details of the console. That is pissing directly into the mouths of the consumers. As an aside, this is the stark difference of a Nintendo world between Doug Bowser and Reggie Fils-Aimé. Reggie fought like hell for Wii Sports to be a pack-in, and he outlines it in his book. It's literally why he calls himself a disruptor. He broke their bullshit practices. They, Nintendo, hate giving software away for free. Doug Bowser either didn't push or didn't win. Doesn't matter though, he fucking sucks. And that brings me to my next point. The dynamic pricing and the game key card system is bullshit. Both equally. After spending a number of hours observing and playing Mario Kart World, there is nothing about that game that screams $80. Doug Bowser went on TV and gave this horseshit pricing structure explanation, and I'm sorry, but the actuality is they are gauging interest on the games that they know people want and are willing to pay top dollar for. So the next 3D Zelda, Mario Kart, the next Smash, likely the next Animal Crossing, all of them are going to have integrated features of the Switch, and they're going to be $80 for no other reason than they know they can do it and get away with it, and it increases the profit margins. Period. And the key cards, what the fuck ever. Of the three modern consoles, the Switch is the weakest. The Switch 2 is a powerful handheld, but the only reason I own one, or the reason anyone should, is the exclusive, which so far have not been keycards. So if you want a game that's like third party and you have console options, don't buy it on the Switch. You're a fucking idiot for buying a keycard on the Switch unless you just really, really want to play Cyberpunk on the bus to work or something. I get specific needs more than anyone, but it's insane. Physical media is dying and Nintendo is dealing a harder blow than anybody. Lastly, the Switch 2 is just not worth it right now. It's just not. It's a $500 Mario Kart machine. It did render my old Switches worthless, as it plays the old games slightly better, but the improvement does not justify the cost. Mario Kart doesn't justify the cost. Eventually, their exclusive library will make it a must-buy item, so if you plan to get one, sure, it's better to get one now rather than waiting until you have to punch a child in the mouth to get one for the next Animal Crossing. But my early impressions are the same as everyone else's. It's a bigger, better Switch with a lot of potential, but it really is just a Mario Kart machine for the next few months. I'll dive more into Mario Kart specifically later. I need more time in it because, frankly, I'm pretty shit at it right now. One bonus bit here. It is absolutely fucking idiotic that Nintendo did not include in achievements on the Switch 2. I'm sorry. I don't see the logic behind it. And I was going to do an entire video dedicated to my disdain with this. And hell, I still might. But the Switch 2's design, with them not only beefing up the graphics, but starting to create a community feel with the Switch 2, with you having a chat and video sharing and game sharing, etc. That's all well and good, but being able to share game progress means more than any of that. And every other modern platform for gaming has achievements of some sort. PlayStation has trophies. Xbox has achievements. Even Steam has achievements that they add even to retro games. Like it's part of gaming. And Nintendo, it's ridiculous that they are embracing the community aspect in the worst way, but in the best way and the most commonly used way, in a way that makes their games more alive. They chose to opt out of that. And I will never, ever understand it, because there are so many things that I would love to do in a game that I would never, ever even bother doing on other platforms. But I get to experience it because I have a motivation. So I'm going to platinum a game, or I'm going to play through it a second time on a harder difficulty or whatever, because I like hunting some achievements, you know, and it doesn't have to be a toxic thing. I know that's a big sentiment that people brag about their achievements, etc. But it doesn't have to be toxic. I don't care if somebody's a platinum hunter on PlayStation. I don't give a shit. You know, so I will never understand that. And that is the biggest fucking critique I have on the Switch 2, is it would have given me a reason to go back through my old Switch games if they added achievements for some of these Switch games that I played they're just fucking collecting dust over there. It's like, oh, maybe I can go and beat, you know, some super boss at the end of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door that I just skipped because I didn't bother. I didn't have any reason to, and I still don't. So there is a billion reasons they should have done that, and that is my number one big fucking critique for the Switch 2. I almost uploaded this, and I realized, oh my God, that is my biggest fucking critique. I needed to come back and add that in. So anyway, that's my early impressions, and that's it from me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. And long live the Turtle Kingdom.